Today's dad joke comes from the user Dedicated Duck from our Twitch channel. How do you measure a Lego man shoe size? In square feet. Welcome back to AlphaStar. It's been a while since we've seen these, and now we finally get started on the AlphaStar Bronze, the Grandmaster set. So we picked out this one, an unranked player to the top left, but who cares because the cool intro goes to this one in the bottom right, the blue artificial intelligence AlphaStar. Now I actually realize I have to turn the sounds down, as those are probably very loud for the video. There we go. Should tweak that out about normal. But yeah, dear YouTube, it's been a little bit while since I've had the freedom to do some AlphaStar casts, but now that I'm no longer doing 9-hour days of qualifiers and another 5 hours of video editing, I am free to pursue some of my personal endeavors, and I really have a lot of fun with these AlphaStar games. It's very different watching from how the humans play. Now, PvP is, I think, one of the things that put AlphaStar really on the map. If you guys remember, it started off with versus TLO playing as off-race, as Protoss, which... by the way, they marketed it as like, oh, this is TLO pro player in Starcraft 2 playing Protoss against AlphaStar. And I'm just like, yeah, but it's not his main race. So, you know, how good's this gonna be? But regardless of that, of course, then afterwards they did play against Mana, who's actually a pro Protoss player. And we got to see some really cool wild stuff happen. And then TLDR, they brought a version to the ladder that wasn't as insane. And we've watched various Grandmaster and non-Grandmaster games over casts over time. And probably, if I'm doing YouTube correctly, somewhere up here I'll be linking the full playlist. But now we get to take a look at it from where it started, and this hits the lowest rank possible, as AlphaStar will be hopefully winning, but if it loses I'll grab another one after, and we'll see how things go. AlphaStar actually developed this really unique build that I've, in my real casts with real people, been kind of talking about, and I wish we'd see some pros adapt. I would love to see somebody like Zest get his hands on this like one gate fast expand. The standard in all human Protoss vs Protoss games does not involve a fast expand. It's actually considered a pretty bad move in a lot of cases, as two gateways can snowball pretty quickly. So the standard is for humans, you build two gateways then expand, not the other way around. For AlphaStar, we've actually seen it go up against Grandmaster players who do that, and still it comes out ahead with this faster nexus. Something about just having like almost perfect macro and a really good economy to fuel it has been AlphaStar's greatest strength through its weird development. Even its newer versus older versions, we've seen economy has always been the backbone of what AlphaStar has. AlphaStar's also opened with a Stargate in this game, not super unsurprising. Now, this is an unranked player, but this could still be like diamond level MMR. I really don't know how this measured out for AlphaStar. These games were played out somewhere between like July and August of 2019. But as it goes for a Stargate opener, the Oracle's going to add a lot of control. The Adepts can possibly bypass these units by sending their psionic transfer through them. They don't actually have to fight the Stalkers, but if they do, two Adepts lose to two Stalkers every single time. Our unranked players also very paranoid, put a shield battery down at the front. Might not actually be that effective this game. So getting in here with a couple of Adepts is going to snowball and kill these probes. The idea with the Stalkers is typically they're supposed to meet these actually out towards the middle of the map and chase them back. The fact that our human player got on top of these so late, oh my god, the double transfer is huge. Just to be clear, because it takes 2 shots to kill a probe, this is the difference of like 3 or 4 more probes dying versus like 5 or 6 type thing. So our human player pulls the probes away, but just to be as clear as day, guys, AlphaStar has caused so much damage through this attack, already very worthwhile. Oh, this is the harder to get immortal skin, by the way. This is one of my favorite ones in the game. It's got those big cannons. It actually looks like it should be doing the damage that it does. But for AlphaStar, of course, having gone for the Oracle and... ooh, actually, wait a minute. Where's the Oracle? Oh, it's already over here. I was looking, I'm like, where's that Phoenix coming from? The Oracle got over here and killed some more probes, so I was looking for it. I guess the beauty of this being a replay is we can do a quick little... beep, boop, and watch the Oracle come in and see how much this kills, because it will take 2 shots to kill a probe. But as I was distracted with the Adepts, so was our human, and AlphaStar capitalizes on this really well, killing no small amount of workers here. Leaving a grand total of 22 puts our human at half the worker count of AlphaStar. More notably, almost a third of the total income. Now, income wars in StarCraft take a long time to pay off, and usually this would take maybe like 10 minutes to really shine through and just have AlphaStar be maxed and our human player not max type thing. Well, max isn't the correct word, I guess supply max. But the point is, AlphaStar should be able to run away with this. The Phoenix follow-up can be a little bit rough too. If anyone's a fan of Rotterdam, and a quick shout out to Roddy, he's actually shown a lot of really fun Phoenix builds, and some of the PvP ones are my favorite to watch, but they're not like a sure thing. Phoenix are really limited by their energy, of course, but these things have the added benefit of just being crowd control. So let's say, hypothetically, AlphaStar has 2 Immortals and 6 Stalkers, and our unranked player has 4 Immortals and 6 Stalkers. The Phoenix can just go to the back line and lift up all the Immortals, and one of two things happens. Either the Stalkers target fire down the Phoenix, which takes so much DPS away from AlphaStar's real ground units, or they let the things just stay in the sky and lose out a huge chunk of the army. Phoenix are not an easy thing to solve. In fact, there was this one period close to the end of HOTS where you actually saw some PvPs just blindly putting out High Templar, not to make Archons, but just to feed back the eventual Phoenix. Like, these things can really get out of control if left uncontested. And we do see AlphaStar continuing to invest in them. A 6th one is on the way. Another way to get around this would, of course, be investing in Archons. But because our economy was so shattered for our human, it is highly unlikely we're going to see Archons. Archons are the only unit that can't really be lifted by the Phoenix. So AlphaStar is going to hit the mineral lines, and even though there is a shield battery here to help a little bit, as you can see, it doesn't really have any bearing because the Phoenix have big bonus damage versus light units, and they get killed in 2 volleys. When you got 6 things shooting them, it's a little bit of overkill. There is an observer from our human that has been chilling above AlphaStar's base, so it can see exactly what's going on the other side of the field. Oh my god, lifted a Stalker up mid-warp, and that is savage. But yeah, the push out of our human is not so unexpected. Really, you know you're behind in the game, the rule is go for the attack. If you know you can't possibly recover economically, go punish your opponent so they're in your at least same shoes. And then you're like, why are our feet so small? How can they both fit in the same shoe? What's up with that? I like the stasis trap at the front too. AlphaStar did a lot of really cool moves. It really does take me sometimes where I have like a double take during these casts. I'm like, oh right, that's AlphaStar, not a human player doing something cool. But the stasis ward at the front will keep units from running in from the front side. Luckily, our human had gone from the south side anyways. We got that sexy looking warp prism too, but Phoenix are doing just as predicted, picking units up out of the sky. It's just a harsh crowd control. And oh god, it's like a bully holding the nerdy kid up against the locker while the other one punches him. It's just mean. AlphaStar, stop it! He's already dead! Leave him alone! AlphaStar, by the way, I just want to quickly highlight. Okay, look, I know the game's over. AlphaStar lost almost no units in that game. Like, that was actually so perfectly played by AlphaStar. So GG, AlphaStar handles the first step on its new grind to Grandmaster with Protoss. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to put out some more AlphaStar videos in the very near future, guys. I want to at least get one out now so that you didn't feel so neglected as all the normie videos are out there. But if there's one video I could suggest, and I'll put it in the end card for this video, we recently had Tilo go up against 7 players in a free-for-all. It was a lot of fun, and I highly recommend checking it out. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.